Everything is photos online. Like, people don't see shit in person unless they're around you. So like, everyone you're trying to attract online is on the internet. So your photos and how you represent yourself is really gonna make or break your brand. So like I said, utilizing the best quality photos is really gonna take you to the next level.
This my diamond Jones, East St. Laurent. She said she love my tone. Love sing along.
Yo, Swerve, back with another video for y'all. And today I'm gonna teach y'all how to take a viral photo for your clothing brand, your product images, your Instagram images, your TikTok images, your website images, whatever it may be. I'm gonna tell you exactly what to do and how to take the best videos and best pictures for your brand so you could really get the best results and so you could draw people towards your brand. Because if y'all don't know, the pictures you use are the most important thing for your brand. You feel me? Everything got to be professional. Everything got to be high quality. And you really got to invest in yourself. You feel me? Your pictures matter the most. So today I'm going to go ahead and teach y'all exactly what to do and how to do it. But before we get into the video, please smack the like button right now. It's free, you feel me? Help your boy get to the point where I'm monetized. I should have been monetized. I ain't gonna lie. I've been giving out hella free game all the time. So yeah, go ahead and like the video. We're gonna just talk about exactly what to do and how to do it. So yeah, first things first. Number one, you gotta determine the aesthetic of your brand and how you want people to really view your brand. Like, what does your brand represent? Are you a vintage brand? Are you high fashion? Are you streetwear? Are you formal wear? Like, what is it? What image are you trying to portray? That's the first thing. You gotta determine the aesthetic you want to use and what image and what lifestyle you're really trying to portray to your audience. Like I said, like, you gotta know, like, that's the first thing you gotta know. What is your typical average customer? Who are you trying to relate to? Who are you really trying to reel in with your clothing? You gotta know this. Like, this is really important. You gotta know the aesthetic. You gotta know the colors you want to use, whether you want to have a vintage vibe, high fashion, street fashion, formal wear, like whatever it is. You gotta determine what you're trying to represent and what your brand represents and what audience you're really trying to reach. And that's really important. That's step number one. You really got to determine the aesthetic of your brand and just the vibe, the overall vibe, because you're trying to get people to relate to what you're selling. That's really the thing. You feel me? You're trying to relate or trying to get people to relate to you and your clothing and whatever you're selling. You feel me? So that's number one. You got to determine what vibe do you want? What type of style do you want? What type of customers are you looking for? Are you trying to be a streetwear brand? Are you trying to make more like high-end, expensive clothing? Like, you gotta know, because this is the first important thing, and this is really gonna determine how you're gonna take your pictures, your reels, your videos, what type of backgrounds you're gonna use, what type of models you're gonna use, and all of the above. So that's the first important step. Determine the aesthetic and the vibe you're trying to give off to your customers and your audience. And that's number one. Number one, you gotta identify your brand style. You really gotta solidify that, you feel me? Because like I said, overall, this is the most important thing, because this is gonna determine how you gotta take your pictures and what you gotta do to get the best results. So that's number one. Identify your brand style and your aesthetic. So yeah, number two is you gotta identify your target audience. Who are you trying to sell to? This is kind of like number one, right? But like number two, you gotta identify your target audience. Who are you trying to reach? What type of people are you trying to reach? Like, what type of interest do the people that you want to shop with you have? Like, you really gotta just know, like, who is your target audience? Is it people that love sports? Is it people that wear high fashion? Is it people that go thrifting and wear vintage? Like, you gotta know your audience. So that's number two. Really study your target audience and study the people that gravitate to your brand the most, and continue to do things to help you bring in those exact customers, like I said. So you want to just continue to identify your target audience and continue to optimize it and continue to do the things that work and continue to just show the vibe you want to show. You feel me? So yeah, that's number 2. Identify your target audience. That's really, really, really important. So number 3 is really important. It really should have been number 1, I ain't gonna lie, but number 3 is investments. You feel me? You have to invest in the quality of your images, your pictures, your equipment, your editing software. Like, you really have to invest. Like I said, you don't want to be doing things in low quality, and you don't want to be cheap. The cheaper you are, the cheaper the results you get. I say that every video because it is what it is. You feel me? There's no way around it. The cheaper you are, the cheaper the results you get, and that's just it. So number 3 is investments. You got to invest in high quality equipment, like a camera. You got to invest in like things like a stand, a light, because the area you may want to take your pictures in don't have good light. You may want to invest in a editing software to get better pictures and get the best pictures out of your content. You may want to invest in models. You may need models. So like investments, like this should have been number 1, but it's number 3 on my list. You got to invest in everything you're doing. Don't be cheap. Like, if you gotta buy $1,000 camera, buy the camera. If you gotta buy the new iPhone to take great pictures on the go, like buy the new, like whatever you gotta do, just do it. Stop waiting and stop thinking you could do everything the cheap way and you could just get away with it. You're not gonna get away with it for so long, because I'm telling you, like right now it's copy and paste. Like every brand is just copy and pasting. They think they could just make a hoodie, make a hat, make a shirt, and just throw it on the ground and take a couple pictures and then not even edit the pictures and just go on with their day and they're gonna blow up. No. With everyone copying and pasting right now, it's not hard to really stand out. So if you get the right equipment, you get the right camera, the right stand, the right lighting, the right editing software, you could really make your brand look like a high-end brand, because people know bullshit when they see it. You can't fake to people that you're really putting in work when you're not. Like, you see the people putting in work. They're not buying cheap, you feel me, materials. They're not being cheap. They got high quality videos, high quality pictures. So you want to invest in your quality, and that's really, really important. That's number 3. But you got to invest in your quality and everything you're doing to really get the best pictures and the best reels. Because like I said, you might find a fire spot, right? For example, you might find a fire spot. You might find like a great spot to take all your pictures. But at the end of the day, that spot could have bad lighting. You feel me? So the lighting in the photo may be off. So like I said, like a thing like a ring light or any type of light that you could use on the go is perfect. Because like I said, the lighting, it matters, most important, and the quality of your picture is really going to determine who relates to your brand and who doesn't. And that's number 3. Invest. You got to invest in yourself. Like, even if you got to hire models, if you're not an aesthetic type of person, or like you don't like taking pictures, you don't like showing off and representing the brand, you may need to hire people. So you may need to just pay influencers you find on Instagram or your close friends or whatever it may be. But all this is an investment. You got to invest no matter what. Don't be cheap. Like I said, you be cheap, you get cheap results. So yeah, that's number 3. So yeah, number 4. Number 4, you gotta be unique. Stop trying to copy everyone's style of photos. Stop trying to copy everyone's way of taking photos and videos, the locations people use. Don't just throw your clothes on the ground, and because everyone's like, that's the wave right now. Everybody is just going to a garage, putting their shirt or hoodie on the ground and taking a photo with some shoes on the ground, or just like a random background. Yeah, it's clean. Yeah, the first people that started it may know what they're doing. It may be a good way of taking a photo, but like too many people are doing the same thing right now. So you want to be unique and you want to be different. Like I said, you want to not copy what everybody's doing, because like I said, you want to stand out and you want to just create your own wave. You don't want to ride a wave, because when you're riding waves here and there and you're trying to copy and stay ahead of the curve, you're not a brand. You're really just jumping from trend to trend to trend. So you don't want to be following the trend. Obviously you want to incorporate certain things and certain styles in your brand, but you don't want to copy outright, because like I said, everybody's doing the same bullshit right now, and it really takes nothing to stand out. Like, it really takes nothing to stand out. So you got to be unique. You got to know what you're doing, how you're doing it. And for example, like, one way of being unique, right? You may have like a crazy bag, or like an item nobody wears, or some shoes nobody wears, or like a backpack, or some glasses, whatever it may be. You may need to use a prop that no one uses, just to really take your brand to the next level. You may want to use a certain type of car in the background of your picture. You may want to use a crazy aesthetic in your background, like some crazy, you want to take a picture in a library, just some random shit. You want to like really start doing things that are unique, and don't just follow the crowd, because like I said, you follow the crowd, you get the same results as everybody else. And you really want to optimize your brand and take it to the next level. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna show y'all exactly how I take my pictures. But like I'm saying, like, you want to continue to be unique and do your own things and create your own type of vibe and create your own setting. You could use maybe the same garage setting as someone else, but incorporate other things, incorporate different type of props. To really like find your audience, you gotta be unique. Like, I wanna just like really like push this to y'all, because being unique is the key to really taking your brand to the next level. If you're not unique, like I said, everybody's just gonna look at you like the next man. And you don't want to be in that category. You want to put yourself in your own category. So start being unique. Start wearing what you want to wear. Don't just copy every other outfit, because all these brands, I see like so many people wearing the same shoes, same shirt, same bullshit. You feel me? So be unique, and that's really, really, really important. That's number 4. Be unique in everything you do, with how you take your pictures, how you take your reels, how you take your videos. So yeah, number 5. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, some of y'all take the worst type of pictures, just delete them. Like, bro, like, if you're taking a picture in the neighborhood, bro, you're gonna get neighborhood results. Unless you about to be crazy as shit with the edits. Stop taking pictures in locations where it doesn't give off no type of aesthetic. Like, bro, you taking a picture in a random parking lot for what? Like, bro, throw away all those pictures, delete them, and start fresh. Like, your location, number 1, matters the most. The location you use matters the most. After that, it's the quality and the edits. You feel me? But the location is number 1. That's the most important thing. Like, stop taking photos in the middle of the street. Stop taking photos in school. Stop taking photos in the grass. Like, it don't make no type of sense. Like, first of all, pick a good location. Y'all gonna see by the locations I use, but like, go to a parking garage. Go to a luxury restaurant outside that has a good aesthetic. Go to a gas station pick, like a good gas station that has good lighting. Go to your favorite building that has nice lighting and nice aesthetic around it. You feel me? Pick the location right. Stop being cheap and stop being lazy when it comes to location. You gotta pick the right location. Like I said, some of y'all be taking the most bullshit photos. Nobody would want to shop. And y'all not even looking, no style at all, no type of aesthetic in the background, no props, no nothing. So be smart with your location. That's really, really important, your location. You have to create a lifestyle. Like, you really got to create a lifestyle and really create a narrative behind what you're doing and how you're doing it. So yeah, number 6. Number 6, I remember I mentioned this in number 4, I think, but like, you don't want to copy the trend, but you want to follow the trend. So what I mean by that is, don't copy and paste everything everybody else is doing. but incorporate certain aesthetics that may be hot, certain shoes or clothing that may just drop around the same time where you're dropping, where people could relate. For example, like say a pair of Jordans or a pair of like designer shoes drop the week you're dropping, right? And you know everybody that wears these shoes like to dress, you feel me? So you want to, for example, like if you're dropping hoodies the same time a new pair of Jordans drop, think about the colors. Like you want to incorporate the same type of colors so people already have a fit. They already know what they're gonna wear, how they're gonna wear it, and they could already match up your brand to the shoes brand. So like I said, like for example, like if Jordans came out with, I just say it right, like the 12s, the cherry 12s that just came out, the white and red 12s. If I was dropping the same week those 12s came out, I would make the same exact hoodie, red hoodie with the white logo to match the cherry 12s, because I know exactly who I'm trying to reach. I know people that wear those type of shoes are gonna like that, they could match perfectly with my brand. So you want to incorporate, you feel me, different things into your ideas and really like show off a lifestyle. And that's really important. You got to use social media trends. Like I said, you may want to use your favorite song that just dropped to promote your image or your product image. You may want to put in your Instagram story and put a song behind it, get people's attention like that. You may want to go on TikTok and just put slides of each photo and all your fit pics with a popular song in the background. You want to continue to utilize trends, but don't follow the trend. Like I said, just utilize everything to your benefit. Whether it's music, whether it's fashion, whether it's sports, whatever it is, continue to incorporate what you got going on to what's hot at the time. But don't copy, like I said. Don't just do the same exact thing as everybody else. You don't want to do that. And you want to just stay ahead of the curve. So yeah, that's number 6, and that's really, really important. So yeah, number 7. Number 7 is you have to collab with certain people and influencers and people that are really gonna take your brand to the next level. Yeah, you could take your own pictures, you could be your own model, but that only benefits you to a certain amount of people. Like you only reach a certain amount of people if you do things yourself. But if you incorporate other influencers, other models you use, you feel me? Other different types of people in your clothing, you really take your audience from here to here. Because like I said, if you're doing things by yourself, you're just limited. You're limiting yourself to a certain type of audience and the people that only like you for you. But if you have other type of models, other type of rappers, other type of influencers, whether it's comedian, fucking TikTok influencer, whether it's a rapper, it don't matter what it is. You want to continue to have everyone in your clothing that fits your clothing the best. Whether it's like someone big, someone small, you want to really utilize everyone and every opportunity you can. Because like I said, you don't want to just be doing things by yourself and really just stuck in a loop. Like you want to expand your brand to certain destinations, and the only way you could do that is by collabing with people, collabing with influencers, whether it's a fucking Instagram shout out, whether it's a Instagram story promo, whether it's a TikTok promo, whether it's anything, all of the above. Like you have to collab with certain people to really get your brand from here to here. And that's really important. A lot of people don't like reaching out to other people because they feel like they could do everything yourself. But like all that one man show shit, like it's over with. Like stop thinking you could do everything yourself. You're not a one man show. Like a business needs a team, especially a clothing brand. You gotta have a team behind you. You gotta have different models. You gotta have different influencers. You gotta have different ways of promotion. So you want to collab with everybody that knows how to dress, that likes to dress, that has a great following just like your audience, and that fits your brand the best. Stop thinking you can do everything yourself. Everybody needs help, and the way you could do that is by collabing with people in your lane and in your lifestyle. So yeah, that's really important. That's number 7. You got to collab with different influencers and different models to really get your brand and your pictures to the best point. You feel me? Because some people may know how to take way better pictures than you. That's just, it is what it is. So you want to take the tools, like I said, you could use. If someone is a better model than you, go ahead and use them. If you got to pay them, pay them. Stop being cheap. But like, continue to collab with other people, collab with people that are really getting the results that you want to see. So yeah, that's number 7, and that's really important also. Number 8 is really important. I didn't really utilize this in the past, but like, this shit really helps. Number 8, you have to, like I said, after you collab with people, you want to encourage your customers to send you their pictures, them receiving their order, them just taking a picture of the package, whatever it is. If they don't want to take a fit picture, like, you got to encourage all your customers to show support, because that's where your recognition and your brand awareness comes from. It comes from people showing that they loved your item, they're taking pictures with your item, they got your item on their page, they're showing their audience, they're taking great photos, great pictures. And that's really how you build brand awareness. Like, you really want to encourage everyone who shops with you. Send them an email, send them a text with a discount, and say, share your photos using this tag on Instagram. Share your photos on us with every social media platform, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It don't matter what it is. You want to encourage all your customers and everyone who shops with you to take a picture and send it to you, so you can show love and show that your brand is actually doing something, that a lot of people are in your brand. Because I see a lot of brands, right? For example, I see a lot of good brands on Instagram, but then you go to their page, you don't see no recognition. You don't see anyone else in their brand. You don't know who's shopping. It may look like no one's buying it all. So you want to continue to have your customers and your supporters and have them all take pictures in your clothing, especially if they liked it. If they spent their hard-earned money, most likely they like your item and they will take a picture. So you don't want to neglect that. You don't want to just waste that type of content, because everything is content. So all your customers, you should be asking, like I said, for pictures and for videos, whatever it may be. You want to have professional pictures, and even if it's not professional, you want to have as much as pictures as you can of all your customers and all your items. So that's really, really, really important, and that's number 8. You have to encourage your customers to really take photos and take everything. And you feel me? Just take photos and take videos of them in your clothing. So encourage all your customers to take photos of them in your clothing and pictures and videos and everything you could do. And that's really, really important. That's number 8. So yeah, number 9. Number 9, you really have to continue to fix what needs to be fixed and work on what needs to be worked on. You want to continue to just try new things, experiment. For example, like, if you got good results out of one type of picture, say, for example, you took all your pictures at a gas station, right? And you got good results, you got good likes, you got good people talking about your brand and your product image, and damn, like, I need that hoodie, I need this. If that worked out for you in the picture, the type of aesthetic and the type of background you use worked out for you, you want to continue to utilize the same background and just incorporate new things. If you took a picture in a garage last time with a blank background and it did good, maybe go to the same garage or a different garage and next time put a car in the background. For example, like, let me show you an example of what I did for my last brand photo. So like y'all knew, like, I just dropped a set not too long ago, but this is exactly what I did. This is one of my pictures. Like y'all can see, it's 4K, nice background, nice little prop. You can see the clothing perfectly. Got the sunglasses on, got the shades on, whatever you want to say. But yeah, like, I utilized the same background with 4 different fits. The first video I took and the first pictures I took, it didn't have the car in the background. I wanted to test different things. So you want to test your results and test certain things, see what works better and what doesn't work. And what doesn't work, move on from that. Stop chasing, you feel me, other people's results, because that's like a bad thing. Like, people try to copy somebody else's pictures and they feel like they could get the same exact results. If somebody went viral, I'm supposed to go viral. That's not how it works. So you wanna, whatever works for you, keep it going. And whatever doesn't work, switch it up, change it up. I don't care who does it, how many people blew up off the same thing. If it's not working for you, move on. But like I said, continue to experiment, continue to try new things, try new ways of promotion, try new backgrounds, try new settings, try new aesthetics, whatever it may be. Just continue to experiment. And that's really, really, really important. That's number 9. So yeah, number 10. Number 10 is editing. You have to know how to edit your pictures. Like, a lot of people, like I said, they don't edit their pictures, and they just think they could take a high quality picture and not edit the background to make it look more vibrant, not edit anything to make it just look nice. Like, for example, I'm gonna put like 2 images right here, a before and then after, and you're gonna see the before I edit and then the after. Like, it's a big difference. Like, you want to edit all your pictures. You don't want to just half-ass your pictures and just be satisfied with your first picture. And if you're not like a photogenic type person, continue to take photos until you are. Everyone is photogenic. If you're not, you just haven't took enough photos, and you just haven't gave yourself enough time and tried enough things to really get your photos to be from here to viral. So like I said, continue to utilize everything you gotta utilize, and continue to work and continue to do what you gotta do, and you're gonna get the results you wanna get. But don't rush. Stop rushing the process. You feel me? Take your time with all these pictures and all these videos you're taking, and really take your time to edit. One editing software you could use, obviously, is Photoshop. That's one. There's a lot of different apps you could use, like Mojo. I use that app to edit my photos. I use Photo Room to edit my photos sometimes, get the lighting better, the background better, whatever it may be. I always take time with editing. I don't care if it takes 30 minutes, you feel me? I don't care if I gotta look through 1,000 pictures. I'm gonna find the picture that fits my brand the most, that utilizes everything that I just mentioned in the whole video, that the background's nice, the props nice, the lighting's nice, and then everything just, you feel me, the vibes right, nice, you feel me? I may be giving off a certain vibe, so everything gotta match. So you wanna, after that, you wanna just continue to have your photos looking great. So you wanna edit your photos and really take time doing whatever you're doing, and don't neglect that, and really stay focused. But yeah, with all these steps, you should really be able to go viral. You should take a viral photo, viral picture. You should know how to promote it. You should know what interest you could use. You should know exactly what type of target customer you're trying to reach. Who's your average customer? What does your average customer like to do? All these steps are gonna tell you exactly how to do that. And you got to really incorporate. I could tell y'all what to do, but I can't do the work for y'all. You feel me? Y'all see my photos and my pictures on Instagram and how they do, and why everybody shops and why everybody buys certain things. So continue to work, continue to incorporate what you got to incorporate, and just grind. Like, this is a grind. This is a business. Like, you're not going to get the best results your first time. So you got to experiment with whatever you're doing. Continue to fail and fail and fail and fail until you find out what's working and what's not working. So yeah, hope y'all like the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy if you haven't, because it's free. Hit that like button right now. Turn on your post notifications, because if you're not notified, then you tripping. You tripping, because I'm giving out free game every week. I've been doing this for a while. A lot of y'all been reaching out to me. I love y'all. I love the support. I love the genuine feedback y'all be giving me, and I just love doing what I do. So please hit the like button, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'm gonna catch y'all next video. I hope y'all take all the steps I said. Hope you really utilize what I'm talking about, and they just don't go from one ear to the other ear, and you really put in the work. So yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all next video, and I'm out. Peace.